and they'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run bar. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their...
They'll come up here, first and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Second and 7.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with him again.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Go.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Third down coming up. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys. They'll stay on the ground. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
19, Tiger, 19. Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side this time. able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Let's go now.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
19, tight. 19, go.
They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So after 1, here on...
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Got it. Ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 60. Set.
Up the middle they go. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's got a man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll throw out of the gun. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
Ready.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
Tyler Smith, guilty on that one.
Let's go.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Go.
This pass right side caught by Lamb. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a give up the middle. Oh, big hole left side. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Set. Set, go.
They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff, running right. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback. Throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. 2nd down and 3. Purdy gonna put it up again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Throwing again is Purdy. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. The extra point is up and through. And the 49ers are back within 4. It's 21-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
60 Maverick. Trap 60. Hunt.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners cut the deficit down to 1. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
And he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This game 2 of our triple header here on Wild Card Sunday. We'll get back out to you two in just a moment. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the Lions who were able to come away with the home victory. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a game for the ages. 5 touchdown grabs. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators. Trying to fix. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set go.
And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Warrior 70. Ready.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dallas. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third. His drive will start on the ground. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. 3rd and 9. He's going to try it here again. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown! They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. They'll stick with him again. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. That's down the field for Lamb. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. See? So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is caught. What a throw. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike,
First and 10 now from the 36. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
That is hard. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. And he will do it himself. Now a run on 1st down. And he will score again.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's down the field for Lamb. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, working deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is
Let's go now.
it's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Bronco 80. Go.
Back to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Come on.
He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is in. They'll begin here on the ground. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here.